Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to make this crazy ghost transition effect. This effect was totally unplanned. I was trying something else and by mistake this came out crazy. So I thought let's make a tutorial on it. So in your timeline, first we have to roto our subject. For that, duplicate your layer and select this roto button tool. After that, double click on it and start roto your subject. If you are facing this error, so don't need to worry, I'll teach you how to fix it. First, go back to your comp and take a null and trim the length of your null layer to your roto layer. Ctrl Shift plus T. Then pre-comp the null layer to your roto layer and hit OK. And after that, double click on your layer and start roto your subject. And now you can roto your subject without any problem. If you did some mistake like this, then press Alt and start brushing over to remove this. I am speeding up this part cause it takes time, so I'll see you after this roto. And now I'm done with my roto. Then click on freeze button to apply it. And after the freezing is done, go back to your comp. And if you hide your layer, you can see your subject is roto. Now we have to make an invert roto layer to achieve that ghost effect. For that, you have to duplicate your roto layer and rename it to roto invert. Then double click on your invert layer and unfreeze this freeze button and take this invert foreground background and again hit that freeze button. After that, go back to your comp and if you hide your every single layer, you can see our roto and our invert is done. So now most important part, we need to hide all layers except our invert layer. Then go to the content aware fill panel. If you can't see it, you just have to go on window section and here you can tick this content aware fill and it will appear on your workspace. And after increase the alpha expansion to something like 8. Make sure your settings are same just like here, and also you can change if you want to, but for now generate fill layer. This will generate a fill layer over the invert roto to make it disappear, but it takes time. You can eat chips or whatever you want to eat while this goes on. After that, you can see our subject got disappeared. So now what we're gonna do is select your roto invert and this fill layer and drag into the middle of roto and BG. And also you can do pre-comp your fill or invert layer just like this. So now you can see our fill and invert are both get merged. Now we can easily hide our layers and rename it to merged. And after, unhide this roto layer, then press T on your merge layer and hit on the key where you want to start your effect. I want here, and lower down the opacity to 0 and go forward where you want to start that effect like here and increase the opacity value to 100 and hit the same thing with your roto layer with opacity keyframes like this. After that, press S on your roto layer, then bring up the scale to 120. Alright, now we can play our video and see how it looks. Okay, so now we have to stretch the keyframes a bit to slow down the speed of our subject like this. And also if you want to leave, you can leave here, but you can do one more thing to spice it up. You can add a deep glow on this merged layer. If you don't have deep glow, the link is in the description, you can download it. But after the deep glow, add a keyframe where the effect is going on and lower down the radius to 18 and also lower down the exposure to 0. Then go on to the middle and bring up the exposure size to 0.16 like this. It's up to you cause my footage and your footage is not same. You can do it by yourself, whatever you likes, but after that go forward and lower down the exposure to 0. And that's it, all the effects are done and our final look is ready. Hope you like this video. If you enjoy this, please subscribe to the channel for more tutorials and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.